I'm Nikki Sixx.
I'm James Michael, and we are 6 a.m.
You are watching
Spark TV.
I was going to say that.
I said it.
Damn. Prayers for the damned.
Spark TV. Metal in action.
So hi everybody out there, you are watching Spark TV, Metal in Action, and today this is big action. Please welcome these nice guys. That's Nikki, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
Nice guys.
Nice guys.
We're nice guys. What am I, my pair?
That's okay.
I'm a nice guy. Such a nice guy.
It's James.
How you doing?
Yeah, thanks. So guys, in the April you will release new album. So how do you feel it?
We're so excited. I mean, last April, we did 19 shows in America. It's the only time we had just a little bit of time, and they sold out. And it's crazy. That was a year ago.
I can't believe
it. And it inspired us at that time to make the double album that we're putting out, the first album, Prayers to the Damned, Volume 1. It had everything to do with the making of these albums, and we're so excited. It happened so fast, too.
It did. While we were on tour last year, something really special happened. We all made the decision to fully commit to 6 a.m. and really bring 6 a.m. to the forefront of all of our lives. And then immediately getting off the road, we immediately went right into the recording studio and started writing. So this new record, Prayers for the Damned, is a reflection of that commitment, and I think that it's reflected in the sound and in the messaging. It's a very aggressive, very urgent record, and it's certainly designed. It's a reaction to what we learned out on the road as a band, and it's certainly designed to be taken back out on the road. And we're excited to hit the road this year.
Yeah, I think you have to listen it because, like James thought, that it's really raw. How does it happen, Nikki? We have time, so sorry.
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry. We're promoting our record, but we're really hungry. It was intentional, 100% intentional. We knew when we were on the road. First of all, the fans really had a lot to do with the songs we played in April of last year, and they picked songs that we wouldn't usually play.
Yeah.
Relief off of Modern Vintage, Goodbye My Friends, Live Forever, the hits obviously, but. We got out on the road and there was a connection to the crowd, and we said we need to make an album that has a lot of these elements to it. So the first task at hand was to write guitar heavy stuff to start. Mm-hmm. We started, most of the stuff was very heavy, the heaviest stuff we've ever done. And as the songs started being put together, then we started opening up, and they started finding dynamics, and they started finding their way. But in the beginning, it was so heavy that I think it was almost, beyond metal. It was really going, and we needed that to kind of kick us, in the ass. And then it started opening up, and it got really creative.
Spark TV. Metal in action.
On the other hand, it's also very moody, I think.
Yeah, it is, and I think that's because that's what 6 a.m. does. 6 a.m. has always defined itself from a lyrical standpoint as really walking that fine line between beauty and darkness. I think it's that inherent struggle between good and evil a lot of the times. I think especially on these new records, that is apparent, and that's something that we'll always do. We have a tendency to go as deep as we possibly can to expose those raw nerves in a person's very deep, intimate personal life. But then we also, react to what's going on globally. I think that's something that really defines what 6 a.m. has been from the very beginning, and I think that's why we have been able to connect on so many different levels with our fans.
Was it goal to sound like so dramatic?
I mean, if you listen to the Heroin Diaries and all of them, Modern Vintage, This Is Gonna Hurt, we've always been quite dramatic. It fits who we are. It's the way DJ plays guitar. It's the way James sings. Even on songs like Accidents Can Happen, there's so much there, so rich, and what a beautiful song that is. And if you dig deeper into the lyrics, you're like, wow, there's a beautiful message there. And it happens all over the place for us. And even on stuff like Modern Vintage, where we're really stretched out and went some interesting, influential,
Yeah.
directions, you hear it there too. I don't. That will never change for us.
It's all we know. I mean, that's how we experienced music when we were, in our formative years. And those are the type of records that we love, and those are the type of records that we make.
It's hard to grow up with the stuff that we grew up with and try to lower your standard after that. We're always trying to raise our standard, and as much as those 19 shows influenced these albums, so did our past. We sort of, it became apparent who we are and we're to be as a band. You can literally put all three of our albums together and go, this was the right logical move. It wasn't like so logical as it was just, it was easy.
Yeah,
It wasn't easy, but it came naturally.
Yeah.
Spark TV. Metal in action.
You said that you prepared 2 albums. Does it mean that still for 6am it's much more easier to compose new records, or it is like that you are much more closer together?
Well, I think that nothing that we do is easy, nor should it be. I mean, art in its truest form should be a struggle, and I think that our art reflects the struggle in life, whether on a global level or whether on a very personal level. But with Prayers for the Damned and with Volume 2, which we'll be releasing later in the year, it was incredibly important to us that we had a consistent message, and we worked very hard on that. We actually recorded both records in a 9-month period, which is less time than it usually takes 6am to make one record. And that was because we were so inspired and we were so focused. And I think also because we really were so aware of who we've become as a band. And our mission was very clear, and we did not let off the gas until that mission was accomplished.
And we knew what we wanted to do. Mm-hmm. We wanted to go out and we wanted to open for you. We wanted to go out and we wanted to play these festivals. We want to go out and earn our way, and if it means, punching and clawing and fighting our way across the world, proving ourselves fan by fan by fan, that's what we were going to do. And we needed to make the album that was right to do that. To take the audience on a journey, to have them go back and discover 6am as we're, playing. But we are a live band. That's what we're built for to do now.
Cool. So at the end, we have to say that the world is going to be crazy sometimes. So, and your new album is called Prayers for the Damned. So, do you think that we are damned?
It's called Pairs for the Damned.
Pairs for the Damned.
We just wanted to tell you we've changed the name of the album.
Yeah, I think I expected.
I think there's a little damned in all of us, and I think that 6am tends to write about that. We tend to write about that struggle between good and evil on a global level and on a personal level.
Cool. So, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're from California.
Good luck.
You do this here?
No. We are doing some other kind of shit.
Like
this no. That's for girls, I think. Yeah, that's for girls.
That's like British.
That's pretty.
British.
Oh, say hello to England. Hello London. We have to say now that time is going to be 6 p.m., so we have to say goodbye 6 a.m. I think.
Okay.
So
Bye.
goodbye. Stay tuned with Spark TV.
Spark TV. Metal in action.